Hi, and welcome back to Big Pretty Man, channel for the extra large man who wants to live his life large and in charge. I'm your host, Timothy Big Pretty Crow, a wardrobe and lifestyle consultant for the extra large man. And gentlemen, today's going to be a very special kind of video. You know, normally here on Big Pretty Man, I talk about sartorial extra large fashion issues as well as extra large lifestyle. And I purposely avoid any type of commentary on politics or even world events. I just not feel like this is the place for it. However, in the last week, the world has seen the effects and the violence of an egotistical, egomaniac tyrant and his attack on a very brave people defending their home. And of course, I'm talking about the Russian attack on the Ukraine. And of course, you know, as we all know, that this is having a heavy toll on the Ukrainian people. People are dying. You know, homes are being destroyed. Families are being ripped apart. And this is not just affecting the Ukrainians, but affecting people worldwide through their connection to the Ukraine. And in fact, it has even come to affect the YouTube men's fashion world, because Antonio Centeno, a legend, you know, in the YouTube men's fashion world, who has helped so many men out there to look great and to be successful. The attack on the Ukraine is having a very horrid toll on him and his family. You have to understand that Antonio's wife is from the Ukraine. In fact, he and his family lived there in the Ukraine for several years. In fact, many of her relatives, her sisters, and I think even her mother is still, and the nieces, nephews, all of that, are still in the Ukraine during this very violent and dangerous time. So, of course, this is causing a lot of stress and worry on Antonio and his families, in particular, I'm sure, with his wife. So, therefore, I'm asking all of my fans out there to please go over to Real Men Real Style and leave some comments of support and hope and prayers for Antonio and his family during this great time of need. You know, Antonio was a great inspiration to me. He is he is, along with a few of the other fashion gurus here on YouTube, were one of the inspiration for me to start Big Pretty Man, and I do owe him for that. As well, you know, and he's been an inspiration to a lot of us YouTube fashion gurus. And of course, you know, we do this to try and help men out there, to help men to dress well, help men to succeed in life and to be confident in life. We're here to help, and therefore, when one of us is in trouble, you know, it seems only fair and only right that we also be there for each other, because we have a bit of a fashion fraternity here on YouTube. You know, whether it be Raphael, Antonio, Alpha M, the Style OG, Over 40 Fashion. You know, we and one of my best friends, Ash Jones over at the Chap Guide. You know, we all, even though we may not all know each other personally, we know each other through links of association. You know, I know this person, and you know, and that they know this person. So we all know about each other, and we all connected in that way. So, you know, therefore, you know, when we see each other in trouble, just like we do with our followers, our subscribers, you know, we like to be there for one another. So therefore, you know. And in one of his recent videos, Antonio was asking for any type of advice that anyone could offer. And Antonio, if you see this, it's about the only advice that I personally can give, and that is just keep doing what you're doing, and that is be there. Be there for your family and be there for your wife, especially for your wife at this time. You know, that's what men do. That's what husbands do. You know, we stand. Sometimes we have to stand like a knighted warrior and shield our loved ones from the onslaught of the world, and like a mountain blocking the winds and the rain. and giving them shade against the hot sun. You know, and the thing is that, and the beautiful thing is that when you have a good mate, when you have a good woman, during those times when we as men, even the strongest of warriors, we start to weaken with the fatigue of holding our families together and protecting all that we love, starts to weaken our knees, and we start to fade. It is these good women that they step forward, take that shield, and let us have that moment of respite to find our strength to fight on. So, and right now is that time. It is that time to stand and just be there. And be there for all the trials and for, God forbid, any types of tragedies not be coming. A strong shoulder to cry on can be much more comfort than any gold in the world. So, just keep doing what you're doing, brother. You're a good man. You've got a beautiful family, and that's all a credit to you. So really, that's the only advice that I could possibly give. And to everyone else out there, like I said, please, I'll put a link to Antonio down below. Please go over and offer him your strength and your hopes and your prayers. Be a little bit of a shield for him, if just for a second, to give him that comfort and give him that, and hand him a little bit of your own sword arm. So it's Antonio, brother, Big Pretty's got your back. All my prayers and all my hopes are with you and your family. Stay strong, and while you do, as I always say, stay pretty. God bless you, brother. I'm with you.